Jeffrey Harris, better known as Bloodhound Lil Jeff, wanted the world to know that he was a serial killer like Jeffrey Dahmer, or better yet a serial killer with a rap career like King Von, and his mom supported his sociopathic hopes and dreams. After busting his Draco at the ops, in front of his mama's house, Lil Jeff wrote on social media, "All I gotta say is, she watched me work dat 6'2".
Go head, son. Yo name ringing bells in the street. I said, is that my boy? It definitely is. I love it. Sliding on them niggas, who slept into bed with you.
With a psychopath like that as his mother, it's no wonder that Bloodhound Lil Jeff from Drill City was killed by Rob, the defensive player of the year from Trap City. Lil Jeff learned the streets from his older brother, J Boogie, and didn't jump off of the porch, for real, until he was 18 years old, and had graduated from high school in 2020. J Boogie was a black disciple, who originally claimed both Chris World on 66th and Evans, and Trap City on 67th and Champlain. Around 2010, Lil Jeff, J Boogie, and their mom moved to an area around 79th and Cottage Grove, where Trap City members like J Boogie cliqued up with Drill City members on 79th and Ellis like Z Money, forming the 0679 or 6779 alliance to bang on their common enemies, other beaties from TYMB on 65th and Maryland. This is a picture of J Boogie and Z Money together in 2013 or 2014. This is a picture of J Boogie wearing a 6'7" chain to represent Trap City. And this is a screenshot of J Boogie's Twitter page, where he again shows his commitment to the 6779 alliance between Trap City and Drill City. In 2016, Hothead, or Hottie, a Drill City member who rapped under the name Hothead Jimmy Butler, formed the Bloodhound gang by uniting younger members from Drill City like Lil Jeff and his homie, Vert, with members from MTV on 79th and Vernon like Q50, and members from 400E on 71st and King Drive like JB Bin Laden. To show how closely allied the Bloodhounds from Drill City were to members of Trap City, this is a picture of Bloodhound Vert with the Secretary of Defense for Trap City, Rob, the man who killed Lil Jeff. In 2017, Hothead and other members dropped the song Bloodhound, but Hothead was arrested later that year on armed robbery charges. After his release from jail in 2023, Hothead would release a mixtape and an EP within 6 months of getting out. In February of this year, Hothead was arrested for attempted murder when a 31-year-old man met up with a drug dealer named Deshaun Williams to buy some lean. Instead of selling him lean, Deshaun Williams snatched the man's gold chain and ran into a house. The 31-year-old man and his homie, who had a gun with a switch, chased the man into the house, where Hothead fired shots into the 31-year-old man's stomach and his back. Instead of returning fire, the man's homie ran away like a little scary-ass bitch, and allegedly gave a statement to police. Bloodhound members would later identify the scary little bitch as K Savage, who is Chief Keef's cousin. Vert posted a picture of K Savage running away with his gun, and MTV Cash would claim on social media that K Savage was in witness protection.
The gang that welcomed Hothead home from prison in 2023 looked a lot different from the one he left behind in 2017. Lil Jeff was rapping, drilling, sniffing Percocets, and, on March 16, 2023, Z Money was sitting inside a car waiting for a friend on the 1300 block of East 79th Street, when another car pulled up, and someone inside opened fire. Z Money got out of the car in an attempt to run away, and his homie returned fire, but it was too late. Z Money was dead. Word got back to the Bloodhounds that members of Trap City backdoored Z Money, ending the 6779 alliance between Trap City and Drill City. Lil Jeff would start taking niggas to killing school, but in a recent interview with X-Man Rico, the Secretary of Defense for Trap City, Rob, and other residents of Trap City like Taro and OTF Black, challenged the Bloodhound's version of events that Z Money was backdoored. They claim that the beef started when someone from Drill City stole jewelry from one of the guys in Trap City. If true, this won't be the last time in our story where someone is murdered, because someone stole a watch or a chain. 3 months after the murder of Z-Money, on June 25, 2023, Jaleel Goins, better known as Lil, was a passenger in an Uber ride, on the 1300 block of West Taylor Street, just before 9 p.m., when someone walked up, opened fire, and killed Lil, from Trap City. This would be the first murder that is associated with Lil Jeff by the general public, but in late 2023, Lil Jeff had 7 teardrops tattooed on his neck, bragged on social media and in rap songs that he had 7 bodies, and that number would increase after Lil Jeff's watch was stolen in January 2024.
On January 13th of this year, Lil Jeff was hanging out in an apartment complex on the near west side in an area known as the Jungle, around Jackson and Damon, with his homies from a BD faction known as BKN. Since these idiots live their whole lives on social media, I know this because they posted a video of themselves waving guns, drinking lean, smoking weed, and of Lil Jeff showing off his watches. Shortly after posting the video, a BKN member named Monty would ask Lil Jeff if he could borrow 2 of his watches for a few minutes, while he flexed on the gram. Lil Jeff gave Monty his watches. Monty ran down the stairs with both watches, along with other BKN members, as they fled the building. BKN members would later show off the stolen watches in a music video. Lil Jeff was pissed that BKN had finessed him for his watches. Bloodhounds were known for taking other people's jewelry, not having their jewels taken from them. Lil Jeff and the Bloodhounds bragged that they had stolen 3 Cuban links and 3 watches in a little over a year. After getting his revenge for the disrespect, Lil Jeff posted a screenshot from the day his watches were stolen with the caption, "A feeling I don't never want to feel again." Around this time, I made myself a promise. I won't never forget. It's only 4 months later and I done already stood on it, plus more. Bloodhounds took pride in wearing expensive looking jewelry. Older members like JB Bin Laden bragged in a song that his pendant cost 3 bricks, and Hothead and Z-Money were often pictured wearing expensive looking jewelry. Younger members like Lil Jeff and Q50 didn't brag about how much their jewelry cost, because they claimed they got it for the price of free 99. Lil Jeff and Q50 even posted a video of themselves, after allegedly robbing someone, showing off a watch and chain. So, for some strange reason, these idiots would rather wear expensive looking jewelry than move their family out of the hood. And I say expensive looking jewelry, because it's hard for me to believe that all of those diamonds are real. Please, let me know in the comments section below, whether you think all of the ice is real, or whether you think some of your favorite drill rappers are wearing fake jewelry, and please, hit that like button and subscribe to the Cartoon News Network. Anyway, less than 2 weeks after Lil Jeff's watches were stolen, on Friday, January 26th, Monty thought it was a good idea to post a video of himself before going to class at Innovations High School, which is located in downtown Chicago, talking shit, smoking weed, and flexing Lil Jeff's watch, when it wasn't a good idea. During a lunch break, Monty and other BKN members including Lil Rob walked outside of Innovations High School, which is located on the 3rd floor of the building at 17 North State Street, to grab something to eat, when 2 vehicles pulled up, and several gunmen popped out spraying the street at 16 North Wabash with bullets. Monty and Lil Rob were killed on camera. Remember, all of this crazy shit happened in broad daylight, smack dab in the middle of downtown Chicago. Now, here's where our story gets even crazier. Guess who had to drop out of Innovations High School before graduating, following the murder of 2 students? If you guessed Lil Jeff's homie, Lil Scoon 89, then you guessed right. Before we get to the part where Uncle Rob from Trap City takes Lil Jeffery Dahmer and the Bloodhounds to killing school, we've got to talk about another stolen watch, and possibly add another body to Lil Jeffery Dahmer's body count. Breed O from 6300 TMC called the Bloodhounds to buy $10 worth of lean. Instead of selling him some lean to sip on, Lil Jeff and Q50 pistol whipped him and his girlfriend, then stole his Blueface Rolex. Lil Jeff showed off the watch to fans on social media and told them that, dude, lost his whole hustle career for $10, and the Bloodhound's beef with 6300 TMC was on and popping. Q50 bragged about pistol whipping a woman and her boyfriend, proudly showing a picture of their blood on his hands. He wrote, "Get your favorite shooter sent to God, fa puttin' a rookie on me. On my dead grandma, dis breed o' blood, his ass a fucking goofy. He got him, and his bitch shit, bust." Before Lil Jeff was killed, he had 10 tattooed tears on his neck, to represent the 10 dead bodies that he left on the streets, but he would claim an 11th body was pending before Uncle Rob took him to killing school. According to Lil Jeff, TMC Slide was shot in the head by the Bloodhounds and is in the hospital on a life support system. Lil Jeff took to social media to ask, is he dead or alive? I know, but they don't want to tell. Pull the plug. Money don't make you bulletproof. Members of 6300 would deny this, and someone asked on TMC Slide's social media account, why y'all wanna think I'm dead? Legal help firm posted me or some.
Oh my dead grandmother head, his ass was on the deathbed, dying, not dead now. That guy in that brain, I heard to be 11 right now,
A couple of weeks after traveling to California, with Vert and Q50, to record music with G Herbo, and discuss a possible record deal with Lil Bibby's label, Grade A Productions, Uncle Rob took Lil Jeffery Dahmer and the Bloodhounds to Killing School on June 8, 2024. Lil Jeff and 3 other Bloodhounds waited in a black vehicle for the guy with the purple top and yellow shorts to come out of Trap City Rob's grandmother's crib. When the man walks out of the house to talk with someone in a gray vehicle, the Bloodhounds start busting shots. The man ducks behind the gray car and then takes off running. Lil Jeff chases him while letting his gun bust, then gets hit by a shot from the protector of the porch, Trap City Rob, knocking him to the ground, where Rob fired several more shots into his chest and torso to finish the job. Instead of sniffing Percocets, like a crackhead, Lil Jeffery Dahmer sniffed gunpowder. Meanwhile, a goofy Bloodhound member, wearing a pink sweatsuit on a drill, shoots at the gray car as it speeds away, but misses. The Defensive Player of the Year, Rob, then goes on the offense, firing several shots at the Bloodhounds, causing the goofy in the pink sweatsuit to fall and hobble his dumb ass back to the getaway car. After Lil Jeff's death, Vert's brother posted a picture with Rob to troll Drill City. Vert called his brother a goofy, reminded him that he needed to be a family man, and that he gave Lil Jeff his props when he was alive. Another example of the close family ties between Drill City and Trap City is the fact that Lil Jeff's dad was from Trap City. He was not in his son's life growing up like he should have been, but they developed a relationship when Lil Jeffery Dahmer was older, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing. After his son's death, he wrote on social media, and, to let it be known, y'all didn't get him. He came trying to get y'all, and what happened, but the saga continues. And if you think that's crazy, remember what his mom wrote. And listen to what Q50 had to say about the death of Lil Jeffery Dahmer.
Hey look, Jeff, this money ain't go to heaven on my dead grandma, they want so well.